Second question, the school district has discussed placing an operating levy on the ballot in May 2016. It's also considered asking voters to approve a $20 million bond issue to pay for the renovations or consolidations of school buildings and improvements to the athletic fields. Do you support the levy, a bond issue, or both, and why or why not?
Should I start with this one?
I'll let you start.
All right, thank you. First of all, we have discussed it. There has been no decision for a bond levy or an operating levy. The $20 million figure is a very preliminary figure. We don't know how much it will cost. We're examining every possible option. We have two concepts on the table. One is renovating Bryden and Hilltop, our two elementary schools. The other is consolidating those into a new building at the Fairmount building, doing an addition to that building, which is a relatively new elementary school. It's under 15 years old. As far as an operating levy, as we've mentioned, we have the greatest treasurer in the world. And if our treasurer comes to us and says, hey, look, we need an operating levy, then yes, I absolutely unequivocally support that operating levy. Can I say with the fact that we're going to have one in May? No, numbers are still being crunched and we're waiting to hear from our treasurer and our superintendent.
Okay, Josh?
Regarding the operating levy, we are a fortunate district. We have not been on the ballot for an operating levy since 2005. Mm-hmm. A lot of times when we talk to, residents, they think we just went back to them recently and they don't always understand the difference between the different levies and bonds. Mm-hmm. Whereas in 2010, we went on the ballot, but that was for our high school renovation project. So those funds are used for different things. Right now, as Steve said, we don't know when that's coming. It's definitely been discussed, and we can't say if it's going to be 2016 or 2017 yet. Regarding the consolidation, again, we're exploring every option to prepare us the best way we can be prepared for the future, but we want to make sure we finish the projects that were started before we move on to consolidation or renovation of our schools. Okay. If it makes sense, I'll gladly support it. Right now, we haven't seen any information to say that we are going that way.
Steve, do you have anything to add to that?
We are discussing, and I believe it's been scheduled, a board meeting specifically with a presentation about the concept of the bond issue and the concept of the levy. I believe it's scheduled for November 19th?
16th.
16th, I'm sorry. And if I'm accurate on this, it'll be in our community room rather than the boardroom. It's a bigger room and can invite more community to hear.
Okay.
Can I add something? We encourage community to come out to that.
Yeah. Okay.